Now that I got the natural color thing to work, let's get this party started. Hi, I'm definitely a girl, and my name's Karika. I decided to try Stardew Valley off of my family share from a friend, and this is gonna be basically like my first impression, and so far I'm reminded of playing Terraria. I'm not gonna lie. It took me a while to figure out which farm I wanted to start with, because all of the 4 below the standard really piqued my interest, but I'm decided to go with the forest one, and I named it Zerka. I did a little research and found out that the favorite thing tends to be what your favorite food is, so I just picked cherries, because I love cherries. And I decided to jump right on in. Not gonna lie, I read that as 20 years, because XX, like an X is 10 in Roman numerals, and not gonna lie, if you go back to the grandfather scene, there will come a day when you feel crushed by the burdens of modern life, and your right spirit will fade before a growing emptiness. That's a little depressing to hear for a 6-year-old. And then you end up in the next scene in this place, like grueling office work. And it's really depressing. But I said 6 because I'm 26. And that just really hit me where it hurts, man. Now here we are with the letter scene, and I was a little disappointed that like they offer you this chance to like click around and do things, but there's nothing else to click, just the letter. Dear Karika, if you're reading this, you must be in dire need of a change. The same thing happened to me long ago. I'd lost sight of what mattered most in life, real connections with other people and nature, so I dropped everything and moved to the place I truly belong. I've enclosed the deed to that place, my pride and joy, Zerka Farm. It's located in Stardew Valley, on the southern coast. It's the perfect place to start your new life. This was my most precious gift of all, and now it's yours. I know you'll honor the family name, my dear. Good luck. Love, Grandpa. P.S. If Lewis is still alive, say hi to the old guy for me, will ya? So here I am on my farm. I've met Lewis and Robin. They have a bit of a funny interaction. She gets called out on wanting to sell you stuff when we have a laugh, and I'm finally free to get some rest. Morning comes, I check the box. At first I'm a bit confused on how to even open the dang thing, and after trying to chop at it, apparently, I figure out that it's the right click. I end up having trouble with this literally the whole time I'm playing the game. I'm sure it'll click eventually the more I play, but I had quite a time, let me tell you. Of course, after checking out my notifications, I head out the door and onto my mess of a yard. I started chopping away and running around, trying to clear away as much as I could for a farming space. It finally clicked that this was also like Portia, with different items to clear different things. So I started using the pickaxe and got rid of the rocks, eventually getting a good open spot to put my parsnip seeds. Then I tried to chop the grass, but I found my scythe and was like, yeah, gonna swing around and chop a bunch of things. and I cleared things for quite a while before my stamina wore off, and I admit that I didn't keep an eye on it at all to begin with. I'm not used to the UI yet, after all. Since I didn't have any energy to clear my yard, I thought it was the perfect opportunity to go visit the town. The first person I met was Harvey, and not too far from him was Vincent. It was nice that two more villagers, Judy and Caroline, were off to the side. I moved over to them very slowly. I moved on and found the clinic and the general goods store. My MMO brain saw the question mark and was like, oh, maybe this is something interesting. Turned out to be the calendar, and I saw where some birthdays and festivals were, which was nice. After that, I ran into Alex, said hello, and my exploration mode was activated, so I shook the trash can and Granny Evelyn got upset. Sitting on a bench below was Penny and Maru, so I checked them off my list. I found myself in Lewis's house, had a quick chat with him, and found some things out, including that he likes tea, which made me happy. I'm drinking tea right now, even. Eventually, I found myself in Haley's house, and this was one heck of an interesting conversation. I mean, I commend her for being honest, but I'm not entirely sure if I should say thank you for saying I'm pretty or be mad that she roasted my fashion sense. Like, what? Anyway, next day rolled around, and first thing I did was check my mail. Oh boy, here's where my biggest issue came. Some people may not have had this problem, but Willie wanted me to come to the beach. I could not find the beach at all the first day. It was really stupid later. I'll show you. I did end up later visiting the library and Jojo Mart, but here is the first sighting of the bridge to the beach. Look at it, it's right there! I did more exploring and ran into Leah down by the river. I ran into Vincent again, and then I met Jas. Down here I met Elliot, but I was even on the bridge to the beach. I saw another villager, Sam, and I said hello to him before moving on. Here's where I stopped and looked at the map, and I could tell that it was nearby, and I was just confused. But I moved on, and I found this little alcove. And I was really mad that I couldn't open the box. I couldn't figure out how. I knew it was something. I found something, and I couldn't open it. I'm so mad. Third day rolled around, went outside, and found it was raining. I figured the rain would just water my crops for me, so I decided to move on to the town. This is where I met Shane, and honestly, I feel kind of sad about Shane. Like, he's kind of a jerk, but he's sad. He's a sad bean. After talking to Penny for a split second, I checked my map, and I finally discovered the bridge. So I finally got to meet Willie, and I did all this in order to get my fishing rod, finally, after taking forever to find the stupid beach. I dropped in and I met Marnie, and then I left. Went over and I talked to Maru, who's really cute, talked to Robin, ran over, talked to Demetrius, and then I left again. Met Linnaeus, and moved on to the next day. After saying good morning to Maru, I decided to try my hand at fishing. And I think it's kind of fun, to be honest. I caught myself a smallmouth bass, and I was really proud of myself. I finished the parsnip harvesting mission, and got the next objective, which was to reach farming level 1 and learn how to craft a scarecrow, which was fun. I then proceeded to do so, and I reached day 6 of spring. I ran into Sebastian again, which is funny and sad because I started a new game and I hardly run into him. For anyone wondering, I did unlock the community center. I'm going to leave this here though. I hope you enjoyed. Please leave a like, maybe comment, possibly subscribe. That would be wonderful. I hope you all have a very good day or evening. This was VampCat Sims. I'll see you all next time.